one form or another, Marvin Windows and Doors has been a family business for 98 years. Its values reflect small-town America.
The older I get, the more I realize how much of it was learned at the dinner table, okay? And what I learned at the dinner table, I watched play out in my father's work. He was the entrepreneur. He was the driver for so many of those years.
Bill's children, the third generation, now run the company. They started early, learning the rules, lending a hand.
Sunday morning church. After church, lunch at the Doghouse, which was a restaurant down on the point of the lake. After church, you go home and change, and you go to the office. Dad would go to his desk, we'd pick up the brooms, and we'd sweep the floors. We'd empty every garbage can in the place. The fun part was starting the fire. We all did it. We scrubbed the bathrooms.
From the bathroom to the boardroom, Frank, George, Susan, and Jake found their niche and made their mark on the company's executive committee. Bob and Peg are now retired.
We come together as a family with these different backgrounds and experiences in the enterprise steering committee. It might be called an executive committee in some other organization. And we collaborate on developing strategy for the entire organization. We've had to learn to recognize the gifts and the shortcomings that we all have and defer to the strength of the individual participant as we sit around that table.
From that table, with the help of key outsiders, they oversee a company with 7 plants around the United States, employing 5,000 people and producing revenues close to $750 million a year. But the headquarters and the heart are, and always will be, in War Road.
The care that they have for the people that work here, the commitment they have to the community, and as you have an opportunity, you know, to see some of the gifts that have been given to the community that we can all share, whether it be the swimming pool, whether it be the library. There's been gifts with the new senior living center just west of town here. Lots of private contributions that benefit the community at large.
Not only the community at large, but those men and women who work for Marvin, from War Road to Tennessee to Oregon.
We pay competitive salaries and wages for the areas that we operate in, and we provide full-time, year-round employment, and we don't lay off.
No layoffs for any, a shortened work week for all, and no profits in 2009, but hope for the future. In the good years, employees share in the profits, and in War Road, their children get a bonus.
A scholarship fund that Bill Marvin and his wife Margaret initiated a couple years ago, where essentially, you know, kids out of our high school have the opportunity to go to college, 2- or 4-year college, for nearly nothing.
Some of the college students may wind up back in War Road, working for the company that likes to retain its earnings, stand behind its products, correct its mistakes, remember its values, leave a legacy.
I was given a gift, and I nurtured it. I stayed connected to it. I supported it. I helped grow it. And the gift was the family values that I learned at the dinner table. That has been immersed and plugged in to all levels of our organization, and that it's there and as strong or stronger when I leave.
The 4th generation is up next and ready.
And they're slogging it out just like we did when we were young, and there's a lot of horsepower there. They're technologically savvy. They're learning a lot about our industry. They know a lot about our products. They're going to take it the next 20 or 30 or 40 years.
The Opus College of Business is proud to present Marvin Windows and Doors with the 2010 Family Business of the Year Award.